Spider head coach Chris Moody joins us post-game comments following the 89-80 victory over St. Bonaventure. Chris, the offense has been good really all year long, but how good was your offense tonight?
I thought we were really, we were really, really good in the first half, and St. Bonaventure, obviously one of the best defenses in the league year in and year out, and so well coached. But I thought the first half we were really able to move the ball, really able to get ourselves moving, get them chasing a little bit. This might look a little unusual on TV, Bob. We're not standing. Although maybe.
I'll stand now.
There we go.
Good idea, Chris. Good idea.
But yeah, we really, really moved, and then the second half we started off on a great pace shooting. What I really liked is how we were able to, we still got transition baskets kind of as the game went on, and to score is always important. It's one of the two biggest factors. But yeah, we were able to score and push the pace, get guys good shots, and I thought we really, really played a great offensive game.
And that's the number I was going to mention to you, the fast break points, 28 to 5, and that was really intentional tonight to pick up the pace against this team.
Well, it was. Frank Mitchell, who's been having just a tremendous season so far, he plays a lot of minutes, and then in the game, in their first A10 game at VCU, he played 39 minutes, and that was a up and down game and fast. Naturally, we're playing two and really a third center, and we really wanted to see if we could run. Just to make it a little bit difficult for him, and and then if you do that, then even if you don't score or take advantage of it, you can get into your offense quicker, and there's a little bit of a scramble on the defensive end.
How do you explain Will Johnston for the second consecutive game scoreless in the first half and then just scores bucket after bucket in the second half, 24 tonight?
Yeah, really impressive. I hope he's the player of the week in the league. I would think that would be a pretty rightful honor. But he was really impressive. Just the, what we've really talked about a lot is command. And for Will and David and Aiden and now Will Harper a little bit, when you grow up as a guard, you have command of the game because you have so much responsibility. But then you have to have command of Richmond's offense. And so that's a little bit different, a little bit unique. And so how can you, whether it's manipulate or have an understanding or put guys in the spots that you want that are within our offense? And I think Will has certainly been just electric here the last two games. I had said he played a flawless second half against Fordham, and he was great tonight again. So obviously a great game for him and a great road win for us.
A couple of guys who haven't been scoring a lot of points got into double figures tonight, Chris. McKeltine with 10, and Colin Tanner, off of missing the Fordham game with the injury, comes off the bench and gets you 10 in the first half.
Yeah, he was really good. I thought Colin, I thought he passed up a shot after he had made two, but was good and fought in there and battled for rebounds. Did we out-rebounded?
Yes.
That's
39,
impressive.
35.
Yeah, that's impressive, because we have some groups out there that are small, and, Mitchell is such a big emphasis on what we're trying to do that we wanted to make sure that we supported Mike and Jonathan Beagle in terms of making sure we could gang rebound. And Mike had 10 of his own, which was terrific, but we wanted to make sure we could gang rebound in support of our centers trying to deal with Mitchell.
What do you make now, Chris, of what this road trip does for this team, in addition to giving you two critical A10 road wins, but to stay on the road together for 5 days and to go home successful in both games?
Yeah, it was great. I think that, one, it's really a pleasure spending time with this group. Very funny, always lighthearted, but then competitive when they need to be. And I think because of playing all the guys, that probably has pushed some of the chemistry and made it, kind of manifested it to show up more quickly. But they're really, really fun to be around. I joked with them that we were staying another couple of nights. They didn't enjoy that, but really great to be up here and spend time with them and you and everybody that's part of the basketball program here. So really good, great, and then even better, a day off tomorrow for the guys, and we'll see what we have this weekend.
So there's only a few of us that were around the last time we won in this building.
When was that?
2015, so it was more than a decade ago. So I think we all feel really good about that. Do you remember what happened on the way home
I
after
do.
that
I
win
remember
in
that. I
2015?
remember that. Yes.
Let's hope that doesn't
Smooth
happen
sailing,
tonight.
hopefully. Yeah, exactly.
No buses stuck in the
yeah,
snow,
yeah,
right?
exactly. No, I hope that's great. And this has been is always a tough place to play. Obviously, the record's always good, so it's going to be a tough place to play. But yeah, it feels good. I think we won maybe the first 2 or 3 times here, and and since it's really really difficult. So great win for all of us.
Yes, it could have been Will Johnston, but it would have been the 3rd straight game that we would have had him as our player of the game. So he deferred. I deferred for him to A.J. Lopez, who finished with 19 points in the game for the Spiders tonight. That's his 7th straight game in double figures. And before we talk individually, A.J., just talk from a team standpoint of how good you felt the offense was tonight. It's been pretty good all season, but it seemed like everybody was really on the same page tonight.
I just feel like we've been doing a great job in practice, just popping around, and it really translates to the game today. And I just feel like the guys we came out ready to play, like I talked about earlier in the season, how we needed to do a better job of not going into conference. And I feel like that today we showed that, and we definitely did that.
Coach really wanted you to push the ball, and that's reflected in the fast break numbers, 28-5. Out fast braked St. Bonaventure. How much fun is that when you're kind of unleashed and you can just go?
Man, I love it, man. I feel like I strive in the transition, man. So I just feel like when he giving us that freedom, and just give us nothing but good energy, and then the ability to make mistakes and then play free. Like I feel like it helps a lot of our offense just playing in transition and not being stagnant and just going, because it's really hard to guard.
Did you know much of the history and how good they are in this building and how long it had been since Richmond had won a game here, or not?
And I haven't, man. I never even played in this building, and I never even knew the history until after the game. So my guy Vita told me. So definitely a great win for us and a great win for the program.
What does this road trip do for you guys now, having spent so much time together over these 5 days and to get these 2 wins?
You know, it's crazy. I was actually thinking about this yesterday because all the guys in the room together, and I was like, yeah, this was a great bonding experience for us, man. This coming on this road trip, I feel like it helped the team a lot. Helped us came together as one. Because I feel like going into the season, it's kind of hard because you got a lot of different guys coming to the portal, got a lot of different backgrounds, man. So trips like this are important. So I feel like that helped a lot.
We did not talk to you after the Fordham game, although my vote was to talk to you, and it wound up being Will Johnston, which is understandable.
Yeah.
What did it mean to go back home, have the type of game you had Sunday against Fordham, and get the victory?
It felt good, man. All my family there seeing me be able to play, which is a rare occasion, man. So it felt really good getting that win in Fordham's gym, and seeing, having my sisters there, my dad there, my family there, just felt great.
You know, I know we talked early in the year when the wins were starting to pile up, and it seemed like you guys maybe had a little bit of a chip on your shoulder that maybe the rest of the league or college basketball really wasn't quite sure how good you guys were. Are you starting to make that statement now as you get deeper into conference play?
A little bit, man. I feel like we still got a lot of room to go, and we got a lot of different teams that we need to go up against and still prove to the league that we're here and we're ready to compete at a high level.